Aloha. I just wanted to come on here for a few minutes to voice what's important to me in today's world, and particularly involving spirituality and viewing spirituality, offering the possibility of looking at from a new angle. You know, we live in a world that is consumed by the need for getting more, for understanding more, for learning more about who we are and how to be in this world in a way that feels safe, that feels fun, that feels happy as well. There comes a point, I believe, in everybody's life where it's not enough, and that we actually begin to desire to fulfill something even deeper, and we might not know exactly what that is. And that might come in the form of spirituality, looking at different teachings and seeking the truth, or finding something that is deeper within ourselves that we know that's there, but we really don't know what it is. And I think this is a beautiful thing. I think it's an amazing journey to look within. And yet when that happens, there can be a tendency to go within and to retreat and to remove ourselves from the world and to remove ourselves from loved ones and to figure out what this connection is with the divine, or if we're a soul or a spirit, and we go on this journey. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I also tend to see is that there is a tendency to separate ourselves from the rest of the world in that process. Not only do we look to others for the answer, but we somehow believe that there can be something within us that can give us all the answers. And that might possibly be true as well. You know, our intuition, learning to tap into our intuition is an important part of the journey. We may discover that we're interested in other dimensions and ETs, and that we can't wait until the Earth ascends to a higher level and that we get into the fifth dimension, or some of these ideas that are very popular right now. And I just want to invite the idea that maybe it's even more simple than that. From my perspective, I desire to just live a life here on Earth that's simple, that's fun, and where I can connect with other people. And for me right now, that seems to be something that's most important, is that maybe spirituality is living this earthly life. Maybe it is about being kind to others, being open to others, developing relationships and connections with other people. Simple as cooking a meal and giving that meal to your family or your friends. The gestures that when we meet strangers, you know, complimenting them, thanking them, looking them in the eye, and noticing the importance of their spirit as well. And for those who have been on the spiritual journey for a long time, I just ask you this. How are your relationships? How are your connections with other people? Do you feel isolated and alone in your journey? Do you feel like you've only reached a certain level in your spiritual growth? Well, if this is the case, it's very possible that now it's time to connect with people, to learn about people, to deepen our bond with those that we love so we can understand them, and to understand people that we feel drawn to as well. We are humans on this planet, and we are all connected. And yet, seemingly, it looks as if we haven't really developed our connections. And maybe I'm just projecting, I don't know, but I do know that this is something that's important for me, and I feel that there is a need within humanity to develop a stronger bond with each other, to come together. And from that point, maybe, just possibly, we can reach the higher dimensions if that is a desire for all of us. Okay, I hope this video reaches you well. A hui ho, and thanks for joining me.